Have you ever wondered what you'd get from 1,000 treasure hunter keys in RuneScape? With the final treasure hunter promotion live before its permanent removal in mid-January, I wanted to see if I could get my hands on the brand new Festive Aurora Santa hat. The treasure hunter is a divisive thing in the RuneScape community, but it gives people the chance to get XP and valuable items for free. Well, kind of. All you need is just a bit of luck. With the release of the Christmas event this year, we had a couple of new Santa hats, including a return of the Aurora Santa hat, and we also got the brand new Festive Aurora Santa hat as well. Both items incredibly expensive for most players, but if you know me, I love to collect Santa hats. So I spent over £100 on treasure hunter keys, trying my absolute best to grab myself a Santa hat, and this is how I got on. So here's how it works. There's a prize meter at the top of the screen, and for every 12 keys used, you'll get to pick from one of 3 bonuses. These bonuses can range from guaranteed present rarities to multiplier bonuses, and of course, the coveted Festive Aurora Santa hat. Sometimes you can even get a special bonus of 8 additional treasure hunter keys, which in the long run does help you out getting to the 12 key bonuses. I thought I started off strong and I got 16 bonus keys pretty early on, but I started to realise that no matter how much time and keys I put into this, I wasn't guaranteed to get anything special at all. Looking at the drop rates for the Santa hats, it kinda makes sense that even with over 1,000 keys, it's unlikely that you'll get them, and that's because the drop rates for any of the 3 possible Santa hat rewards is a staggering 0.006% chance. If I'm being honest, I do feel as though I get a lot of purple rarity presents, but of course all I ever seemed to get was XP stars and lamps. Not that I mind the XP, but obviously I'm in this for the Santa hats. Now, I did manage to get a couple of Santa hats from my run of keys, although unfortunately I got 2 yellow Santa hats, which are markedly less in value compared to all of the other ones. I got one from a golden present, which is like a tertiary bonus for using a certain amount of keys, and I also got one as a 12 key bonus reward, which I am happy about that I got. Having said all that, I still didn't get a Festive Aurora Santa hat, but I kind of knew that my odds were going to be extremely poor in that regard. So with my initial 900 key run at a close, with a couple of new 99s in some of my lesser trained skills, I decided to give it another go later on in the day and buy another 2 sets of keys, just over 200 of them, and set out in one final run. Now you can probably guess what happened this time around, and in fact I suppose because I didn't have as many keys as the first session, I got even less stuff. Whilst it's pretty good for getting XP and money, I was honestly banking on the 12 key bonuses to kick in, and, well, yeah, they just didn't. I didn't get any Santa hats this time around, and not even a yellow one, so I seemed to get even fewer purple presents as well. Once I finished using my last key, I did feel a bit defeated, but there was still one more chance. With all of the money I managed to save up later that evening, I actually managed to buy myself a Festive Aurora Santa hat with the money and some of the other Santa hats that I'd saved up, and achieved my goal of owning the coveted red sparkly Festive Aurora Santa hat that I wanted. Now, there's plenty of people that have obviously managed to get the special hats from the treasure hunter, and I guess I'm just not that lucky. And I don't regret buying the keys, and of course, at least I got something in return, which will help me in my future gameplay. I think it's a really tricky conversation to have in the community though, because buying keys in an attempt to get a rare item is generally not a good plan, but if you can afford it, I don't think there's any harm done. In my case, whilst I didn't get a free Festive Aurora like I wanted, I was still able to get one, and it's helped me in leveling up some of my more annoying skills that I don't like training. I'm looking directly at you, Invention. So let me know in the comments which Santa hats you've got at the moment. Have you been lucky this year with an Aurora Santa hat or even a black party hat? Either way, let me know down in the comments. Thanks for watching guys, please remember to like the video if you enjoyed it and subscribe for more content like this, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Goodbye!